You're welcome to this channel. Please remember to like our videos and subscribe. Click the subscribe button and the bell beside it so that you get notified when there's a new video. Thank you. Hey folks, you're welcome to another Fantalk episode. Lockdown edition. Today we'll be taking a look at a movie that promises to be really good. I'm talking here about Patrick Syndrome from Seyi Obembe. You know him now, that brother in the final contest. Seyi Obembe. And now Bra Conde. Bra Conde, the brother that sang Fuji for choir auditions. Yes, it's the one who. If you're yet to watch Final Contest, please go and see that movie. I'll leave the link to it in the description below. This movie probably holds a special place for us at this time because there are striking similarities between what the world is going through right now and the events that happen in the movie. The writer himself has confessed in an Instagram post of his in March that the outbreak of COVID-19 has been like a deja vu for him because in Patrick Syndrome, there is a white man that dies of an unknown virus in a village. This is not the only gospel work of art that has seemingly predicted this lockdown period. If you've been following Opeyemi Akintode's novels, you'd be familiar with The Scientist's God, a novel that talks about a certain Island B virus. Or is it Isling B? You can check out Opeyemi Ojerinde Akintode Official on Facebook to follow the story. She has written other novels such as Isokene, Stepping into Maggie's Shoes, My Father's Farmland, I think I kind of got carried away there. Where were we again? Oh, Patrick Syndrome. By examining some Instagram posts, we can deduce the timeline of the production of this movie. The talk of the movie had been brewing since April 27 last year. By December 8, there was the first mention of Patrick Syndrome where we got to know Juliana Olayode would play Nkem. The production was in November, and as at March 26, it was still in post-production. By April 14, the movie was set. We have a couple of production pictures to look at and a trailer, Make sure you watch the end of this video to see my first reaction to the trailer of Patrick Syndrome. As usual, we'll be making cast, crew and plot guesses. So, let's do just that. The cast. We see a host of actors here, which includes Seyi Obembe, who featured in the final contest, and it's complicated. Seyi Obembe is Patrick, and the sickness was probably named after him. Doyin Hassan, whom I'm sure you remember from Captives of the Mighty. Also features in this movie. Ifeoluwa Seyi Obembe. Yeah, that's it. Akaru that poured water on Bra Conde.
Take it easy.
But you know what? They got married last year. It's an exciting prospect that this movie features the hilarious duo of the Woli Agba skits. I'm talking about Woli Agba Ayo Ajiwole and his sidekick Dele Omowoli Mide Oladimeji. Patrick Syndrome also stars Sam Ajibola, Juliana Olayode, Sheun Oni, Johnson Babatola, Adeola Oluwagbemi, and Tony Okelola. It also casts Ben Schroeder. So, this production boasts a lot of talent, and we should anticipate solid individual and collective performances. The crew. Patrick Syndrome is directed by Adeoye Omoni, produced by Seyi Obembe, and shot by Akin Alabi, and that's not surprising because from the trailer we can see that the picture quality is high. We could assume that Johnson Babatola would be in charge of set design here. If the final contest is anything to go by, this story is co-written by Seyi Obembe and Ifeoluwa Seyi Obembe. This one is pretty tough. I'll be done in less than a minute. A missionary from Sierra Leone is on an assignment to bring the gospel to a certain Nigerian village, the Iwela community. Guy, take it easy. To a certain Nigerian village. Man, that's too slow. Okay, here goes. A missionary from Sierra Leone is on an assignment to bring the gospel to a certain Nigerian village, the Iwela community. Unfortunately, he comes down with a viral hemorrhagic fever, which appears to be contagious because Juliana Olayode's character seems to be showing symptoms of it. The situation described in the trailer bears a lot of resemblance to what we have today. She's being questioned about whom she's had contact with, and her explanation shows she's a graduate of medicine on the compulsory 1-year service to the fatherland. She's isolated in less than desirable circumstances. The places she's been probably are being fumigated. Later on, we see that it's like the virus has spread, because when offered a handshake by Ifeoluwa, Seyi Obembe's character, Dr. Patrick, played by Seyi Obembe, declines, explaining verbatim, "There is a viral outbreak in the country and everyone is just advised to restrict body contact." That sounds super familiar. COVID-19. Seyi Obembe and Juliana Olayode seem to have both graduated from the same university and course and in the same year. It also seems like they have a relationship between them. It seems Seyi Obembe here is going to visit Juliana. I think we have at least 3 scenes where we'll be treated to some good music. If you've watched the final contest, you understand what I'm talking about. This movie has a genre of its own that I think was launched by the final contest. I might have to take in a lot of breath for this. Drama music, comedy. So we'll have the solo by Juliana Olayode, music accompanied by the solemnity of violins. I suspect we'll have another musical here between Seyi Obembe and Ifeoluwa, and Could It Be Love? And here, which is a graduation duet. So, is his love interest Juliana or Ifeoluwa? Really, I don't know. And this scene, I have no serious guesses here, or this one, or this one. Really, I don't know. I told you it was tough. You know, we should just pray. People of God, pray that God would fumigate our land and normalcy will begin to be restored. When that happens, I'm quite sure that Patrick's syndrome will hit the theaters just like the final contest did. In Tony Okelola's words, here is a movie that saw the pandemic before it struck the globe. I'm sure the producer at Seyi Obembe didn't see it coming too. The movie was shot in November 2019 and I'm happy to be part of this project. It's going to hit a cinema near you after the lockdown hits. So, fingers crossed. Alright, we've come to the end of Fantalk Patrick Syndrome. What are your expectations of the movie? You can put your thoughts in the comment section. And like I said earlier, go and watch the final contest. It's really an awesome experience. Till the next video, stay blessed and stay safe.
About 3 months ago, there was an outbreak in a certain part of Nigeria called a Winla community.
I bring greetings all the way from Sierra Leone.
Òyìnbó ní pé àwọn kó gìrìgìrì wá fún wa nínú ìlú láti lu Sierra Leone.
You pleaded.
One day, the foreign missionary was terribly sick and I was the only copper doctor available, so I was told to go and attend to him. That was the only contact I had with him.
I don't think that this Sierra Leone missionary would have died because of their budgeting.
Will you shut up?
Àpòrò dàdí ọ̀pá ẹ̀yìn àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́ẹ̀kan gbogbo rẹ̀ ní bẹ́ẹ̀mí. Ìyàwó rẹ̀ kọ̀ǹpléènì ìṣẹ́jú márùn-ún lórí ayé rẹ̀ àpòrò ló nílò. Jésù fún ẹ.
Àjùyàn.
Àpòrò kankan, àpòrò ẹ̀pà, ẹ̀pà ìjẹ̀bú àpẹ̀pà, ẹ̀pà Ìlọrin, ẹ̀pà Ìjẹ̀ṣà bíkẹ́, ẹ̀pà tó lè wòyàn sàn. Ọlọ́run nìkan ó ní olùwòsàn.
At least shake me. My hand is right here.
I'm sorry, I don't want to shake. There is a viral outbreak in the country and everyone is just advised to restrict body contact.
Tell me, what are your plans for the next 5 years?
I'm currently working so as to save enough money for my master's program at the University of Toronto, after which I want to apply for another master's program at the University of California. And while studying for my master's program, I want to embark on a research study on a female reproductive disorder called Lega-Rodicansky-Kauster-Hauser syndrome, so as to publish at the international level the relationship between genetic coding and menstrual irregularity in this pathologic condition. After this, I want to also go into a residency program in hematology immunology with specific interest in systemic lupus erythematosus and Guillain-Barré. Prof.
What have I done so bad, so
What have I done to deserve the pain? I was only trying to help someone.
Well, I agree with you that Dr. Patrick has something strange on him. And it can be likened to a mysterious infirmity like Magon.
So is there no balm in Gilead?
If it's fire, we should call 911.
Is there no physician there? Wait then. Is not the health of the daughter of my people recovered?